There's a lot to see. But it's just too cold to go outside and see it. About 3/4 of the people came for this tour around Skye, and the guide speaks well and tells funny things. Then there's snow on the high mountains. I saw it. The sheep. Oh, I told you about the sheep have all the numbers on them, orange and blue and red and green, and I'm not. The lambs have numbers like 62, 107, 89. And the numbers say this lamb 62 comes from a certain E-W-E, I can't, U. So they know where the babies came from, the mamas, who's their parents. Like a family tree. I think it's a good idea. You can do inventory very easily. All you see is a house or two, sheep, cattle, sheep paths, waterfalls, electric poles, old cemeteries, mostly 5-wire fences where the coos are, and old Iron Age forts that are falling down. Snow in September, most unusual in Scotland, they say. As we are in a warm bus, it looks lovely on the high peaks. We went to the Castle Marn, M-A-R-N, for lunch, and we'll be in Oban for dinner. We stopped to take pictures of Loch Ness, which is 22 miles long and 90 feet deep and 1.5 miles wide. We saw no monster. We saw longhorned bulls of a brown color, and I bought dog treats, more for the dogs on the street that I can meet. Bub was a black and white sheepdog. Missy, 6 years, and a blonde brown. Jazz, a black dog. Pretty was black and white dog, and Jimmy was a mix. Everyone was a winner and a good-behaved dog. In Oban, we stayed for 2 nights at the Royal Hotel, and this afternoon I had a great macaroni and cheese. And now I have dog cookies, but no dogs on the bus. Oh, well, there was a pretty one on the ferry called Princess. We are coming to the end of the trip. It is cool. You need a hat and a jacket. Heavy gloves, a heavy jacket and gloves. It hasn't rained, but we carry an umbrella. And it's very windy. I saw 2 dogs today that looked like Molly. I hope she is always okay. I always start thinking of her at the end of the trip. We have 5 more days till we meet again. Today we are in the Isle of Mull and Iona, and then back to the Royal Hotel of Oban. I heard that song. You know the one? You take the high road and I take the low road. I can't sing. My voice has got a sore throat. And finally found out what it means. Oh, I was so surprised. It means the high road is to freedom and home. And the low road means he is going to die, and he will get to heaven before you and wait there for when it is your time to take the low road. Heaven is home, so he will make it home before you do. Oh my goodness, doesn't that make a whole new understanding to the song? I've been singing it jolly like, oh my. We have been on 4 ferries today. Now as we travel along, I see golf courses, and the tees and the greens are so small. The greens are like a 5-foot circle. If you have more than 2 putts, you are in deep trouble. You are going to have a high score. Okay, a large grocery truck overturned. Now we have to go out of our way around it, some way. And our day today is so terribly black and cloudy, and the rains must come soon. Tonight we sleep in the Marriott in Glasgow. I still have my scratchy throat, but it is a little better. And as you can tell, here it is. Here it is. What is this here? November. And I still have that sore throat. Isn't that strange? I go to the doctor next week. And then he'll say, well, why didn't you come 5 months ago?